YouTube, Damien here. It's the beta. It's episode 8 here with the Dream Returns here in Newcastle. And today we have got a league game against Everton and then another game after that, depending on how the Everton game goes and how the league looks. We've played one game since last episode. We beat Southampton 3-0 at home. Important to note, but it's not the reason we're here. We're here with another new screen to show you here in the beta, and that is going to be the youth intake screen. And I think there's a little bit of class. Now, it said that we had a really good centre attacking mid coming through. It said that we had a really good striker coming through. And it said that we've got a really good centre back coming through. I'm guessing Osman, who is our best prospect, oh my, he actually looks phenomenal at 15. Wow, he's really good. 14 natural headering and 14 natural tackling, and those mentals not bad. And anything of 8 to 9 physical at 15 are going to be like 14, 15 pluses by the time they finish growing. He's very good. I'm guessing he was a star prospect that was at centre back, which is unreal. Then we're meant to get like a good striker, but that didn't come about. So it looks like in terms of what they predict and what actually happens is air. But yeah, look, not too bad. Darren looks like an okay centre attacking mid. We're meant to get a good one. But yeah, apparently we're meant to get like 2 really good centre backs, a really good striker, and then a really good centre attacking mid. We're meant to get 2 good strikers. That hasn't happened. That's okay. But I like the look of the screen. I like that they show me, you know, how the intake was. They tell me it's below an average intake. It shows me exactly what positions have come out in the intake as well. And I love this screen. You know, my head of youth is not just going, here's your players and there's the star rates. These are the guys that I think are great, elite, top, good, you name it. And I think that's fantastic. So, yeah, look, Osman is my best prospect that's come through. I think he's fantastic. I'm going to go sign him to a new contract. But we will be back with the Everton game. I'm going to recap a few of these. And after Everton, depending on where we sit after the Everton game, I think we're going to give you Everton leads. I think that's what we're going to do. Don't hold me to it because there's a fair few games we're going to play since then. There's 4 games. But Everton, followed by Leeds, is more than likely how we're going to go with this season. And then give you the West Ham and or Burnley games to round off the season after this episode as well. But there's your new youth intake screen. What do you think of this? SI done really well here with the youth candidate screen. I think they have. What would you have done different if you were at SI's place of, you know, development? I think that's class. Anyhow, I'll be back with the Everton game and see you guys in a second. Welcome back, YouTube. This is a little nugget of gold. This screen here is a little nugget of gold. The next gen awards will just come in, and usually you just get an email. This is who comes first, whatever. Look at that. They go, that's your winner. That's the top 10 that was voted on. And from here, you can see that like Kira Smith looks like unreal. We might try and sign him. And then it gives you 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40. That's your top 50 of votes. That's so good for scouting. That is unreal. Like this guy here, the Ivorian, looks decent. He came up 47th in the world. That is amazing. Another nice little addition from SI here. Absolutely love that. We're back with this Everton game eventually. Welcome back, YouTube. Here we go. It is time. Everton, episode 8. Let's go do it. We are 4 points clear on the table if we go have a look. 4 points clear, as you can see. West Ham yet to play. Have a game in hand on me. Anyhow, right? Leicester, have a game in hand on me. Anyhow. Everton will be playing 6 points behind me, same amount of games. We win this, we're at least 9 points ahead of Everton, who would be 11th. Because Villa just beat Wolves in a big game there. Yes, Wolves have a game in hand to re-jump Villa. All these sort of teams down the Wolves could beat me come end of season. Since we last met as well in terms of games played, we played Spurs, which I can't remember if you guys was before youth intake or not, but we beat Spurs 2-1, fantastic. We then lost Liverpool 6-2 in a crazy game. And then against City, we were super duper unlucky. Played fantastic football and just got beat. Edison, man, what a keeper. Right before their goal, John Stones, we literally had 3 shots in a minute in the 38th, 39th minute. The ball over the top up and there has been a man. Ball hit by Wilson, great save. From the corner, great save. Then from the corner again, got cleared away, we got the ball back the same action, 1-on-1 save. And then literally down the other end, they ran the corner and they scored. It's just, corners are too good, and Torres, I think, scored from the corner again, as it was corner headed out, back to Mahrez and took the corner, ball back in, Torres' goal. If we could cut out conceding from corners, we'll be alright. It seems to happen a lot more at home than away from home. Look, we've got 3 home games left now, Right, I'm going to give you Everton. Man United we've played already twice this season on YouTube. Both times have been pumped, so I'm not going to give you Man United this time around. And I'll tell you what, this will be the time we beat them. And then we got Leeds, which is the big crunch game. And then we're going to give you West Ham and Burnley as another episode to see how we finish out the season. Anyhow, you could tell I rotated against Man City. I just wanted to make sure that we were okay. Second to note, a few guys being wanted. Mancini wanted, Gramado wanted, Basuma wanted. Apart from Aston Villa, all those teams in the Champions League and all those players have like 45 to 50 mil release fees. I'm a bit scared we lose them all. Rafinha also, by the way, wanted by Chelsea, Liverpool and United. No matter what I do to go into the game to tell them, hey, can I please get you off this? They always go, no, I want to lock in the same release fee but want more money. No point me re-signing them then. I'm going to try again at the end of the season, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Anyhow, our lineup here for Everton in a massive game. Win this, we're not finishing lower than 11th. And I really do feel like if we finish 10th or 9th, the board won't sack me. If I finish lower than 10th, I think we're in sackable position considering we've already been involved in the sack race, email that goes out already. You would have seen that last episode, the episode before. Livakovic in goals, Saelmakers, Mancini, Lascelles and Gramado, Danny and Basuma in the middle of the park, St. Maxim, Rafinha, Joe Bedro and Wilson. Off we go. It's a very similar lineup. Everybody here on YouTube, say g'day to Twitch. Everyone on Twitch, say g'day to YouTube. There we are live, of course. The link's down below. You know the section. Down there. Give it a like. Go subscribe. Are we going to beat him? Give me a score prediction, lads. Give me a score prediction. Frank Lampard's in charge here of Everton. Wow, there you go. Yeah, of course, Rafa got sacked, and that's what gave me my screen of, I know it was Nuno that got sacked. Rafa got sacked before. It does not matter. Anyhow, looks like a pretty serious Everton side, especially with DCL. Last time we played Everton, we pumped them at Goodison, but they scored 2 corners and a headed goal in open play. I'm going to leave it as is for now, but we will maybe press the wider men a little later into the game. But look, Iwobi, Gray, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin are going to cause danger for any side. Digne bombing on. Del Cora is obviously not too bad. I don't rate that back four. Digne's going to bomb on and be a good footballer. I rate Lucas Digne, but we can get at him. And the rest of them, I think we can get at as well. Don't think we really care. Look, we have been really good at home this year. It needs to continue. These next 3 games, we can pick up 6 points. A win against Everton, a win against Leeds, whatever happens against United, so be it. That would be enough for me to finish probably 9th or 8th. Anyway, early highlight here. Gray on the ball. Back into Godfrey, finds Iwobi now. We look to press, finds Damari Gray. Back to Benny Godfrey. And we just need to step up here, give him no space. Now we need to hold. Let Mina have it. That's it. Now don't engage too much and force him long. Well done, boys. Good press. Rafinha now. Goes on a run. Callum Wilson, first time. St. Maxim, can he finish? That was against me. They would have finished, but Pickford makes a good save. Good press, by the way. When you press, lads, pressing doesn't mean you need to press to lay a challenge to win the ball. You got to press areas in space to force the opposition somewhere for someone else to win the ball. So right then, Rafinha holds, but the blocks off the pass and line. He has to then take a pass into his 6, where Danny's man marking in that pressing situation. We win the ball there a lot. So yeah. By the way, boys, we've taken off the short corner. A lot of my chat in Discord has been saying that, attacking corners for the opposition, as in the AI, a bit more overpowered, but you do score your fair share of headers. I do not know what's going on here, why we're not getting a corner really quickly. So we're just going to sim this and hopefully it goes there. There we are, Rafinha, well done. Ball in, cleared away. Lascelles, Gramado. And that's the highlight. Another throw in though, good start. Basuma. Saelmakers good on the ball. Basuma might go for goal. Not known for it in the end. Pickford, what a save. It's happening again, boys. Leeds playing Leicester. Leicester losing. It's a good result for me if Leicester loses because they're behind me. I know that means we can't catch Leeds anyway. They're fighting for the Champions League. So that doesn't bother me what goes on there. I'd rather Leeds win. St. Maxim's picked off a calf strain. Oh, that's not good. Neres on very early then. Neres knows what he's doing. He can play either side. This is the whole reason we bought him for 3.2 million. Look, we've seen enough from us to go, hey, come on, let's go. But Everton at the minute are always a dangerous side and know how to win a ball. Not going to man mark there. Johnny Evans getting a goal back from a corner there for Leicester as well. We need to win this game. We need to win this game. Time ticking. 40-odd minutes played. Look, approaching half-time. Not much has happened. It's a corner. And you know what happened last time? It's cleared away. Livakovic made a good save. Thank Christ. It's not over though. Gray hits the bar. Woo. This is what happened last time against Everton. Corners, corners, corners. All they got and bang. And now Leicester are winning. Leicester have gone from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. It's not good. We need a win, or else Leicester are probably going to jump us. And then we're in a real spot of hurt. Away we go. Haven't been great out there. We started well. And that's the thing. When you start well, you need to make it pay. Always press Damari Gray. Yes, do it. Throw in. Sailmakers. David Neres. Need to find a turn. Oh, good ball out of Basuma. Neres. Touch. Hit. Does. In the end, though, Joe Pedro guides it in. Smart improvisation from Joe Pedro. It's 1-0 Newcastle. 63 minutes played. I feel like Neres' effort may have been goal-bound anyway, but Pedro stuck his noggin on it anyhow. Wasn't a cross, it was definitely a shot from David Neres. In the end, good movement, good ball, good touch, slay him into his path. This is definitely a shot. May have been just going wide, but Joey Pedro just goes bang. We are 1-0 up in a highlight from kickoff. Why, Football Manager? Why do this to me? Why? Can't we have nice things in the world? 3 points against Everton and not highlights from, kickoffs after scoring? Saying that though, hey, if it's for me, never mind. We do want nice things in the world, and that's me scoring from this highlight. Danny, Rafinha, run, go, make some runs here, Callum. In the end though, we pick the ball up with Basuma, Mancini now, David Neres. Sailmakers gets on it. We're a little bit lucky here because Everton have laid 3 challenges and they should have won the ball back. Sailmakers, Neres needs to find an option now. Sailmakers, ball in the box. Neres, Sailmakers, Basuma, Neres, Rafinha, deflected, and Mina somehow gets it off the goal line. It was offside against Callum Wilson, makes no sense. But there we are. 1-0, 70 minutes played. Danny's having a good game. Callum Wilson isn't. I'm actually going to get the lap on, just on the break. The lap loves a goal. I've done it again. If we concede, this is my fault. This would be the 3rd game in a row I've gone to make a change and conceded because the highlight started because I'm making a change. The cells. Everyone make sure you pause before you make a highlight. Thank you. That's what should happen, FM. Grimaudo's picked up a knock. I don't know what it is. Was not quick enough to read it. It was a pulled hamstring. Yeah, take him off. That's major enough. Back to Lascelles. A goal right now is massive. 2-0 is huge. Sailmakers, you're good with shooting from distance. Doesn't want to. Neres, the lap, blocked. Joe Pedro now. So highlight still going here. Cuts it. Danny, effort, blocked. Joe Pedro again. Grimaudo. Joe Pedro. Look for Danny. It's not happened. It's long and it's highlight over. Alright, we don't have a time-wasting change, but we do have Rafinha on a dead ball, and he's good from these. Come on, Rafinha. Little magic. Little bit of magic, buddy. Over the wall and in, top bins. A little bit of magic, buddy. Is that the goal that shoots us into a top half finish this season? It may well be. Rafinha pops it in top bin. It's 2-0. We lead by 2. And thank you very much. What a free kick it is. We all know why everyone wants him. And that is what he's capable of. The little Brazilian maestro. Of course they would score from a corner. I hit the bar. Thank Christ. See, if you moan it in, you sometimes just get a little luck. Leeds are scored in the 90th minute. Mwah, beautiful. Love that. Love that. Leeds are scored 90th minute. We're actually going to gain 2 points on Leicester. That is huge. That has literally gone perfectly. The only thing that could have been better is that Leicester had 1. Leeds had 1 against Leicester. In the end, though, we win. We score a couple. Neres looked fantastic. Hopefully that St. Maxim injury isn't too a longer term. And there we are. Morale seems high. Yeah, of course morale's high. We don't lose at home. It's only away from home. As you can see, we're now... Leicester do have a game in hand on us to go to 49 points, but we'd be 4 points clear of them now. West Ham are 2 games in hand. They could move to, 49, 52? Yeah, we would be a point ahead of West Ham, as things are. Everton, though, we're now getting too far away from. St. Maxim's out 4 to 5 weeks as this season's over. How many weeks to the end of the season? That's a question. Before we make a decision here... Grimaudo's put his hamstring. He definitely can play if we leave him to the physio. How many weeks we got left of the season? So we've got 4 games to go. That's in a week. That's in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. How much is the injury? 4 to 5 weeks. I don't like doing it. We're probably not beating Man United, but if I give him an injection, we'll at least get 1 more game out of him for the rest of the season. Do it. There we are. Alright, we're being gutsy. We'll be back with the Leeds game here, YouTube, around episode 8. We win. We're still in 8th. There's a slight chance Arsenal screw the pooch. We can somehow still maybe finish 7th. But look, if we finish where we are, well, the board will not sack us, and we'll have another season here in the beta with Newcastle. Welcome back, YouTube. We have Leeds, and it's 8th versus 7th in a big old game. Results have gone our way as well. Leicester haven't won their game in hand. West Ham still have a game in hand, but they didn't win this other game in hand, which was great. Everton's already played, only got a point. Villa's already played, did not win. I'm loving life at the minute. It is great. So at the minute, we can still finish as low as 11th, but our last home game of the season, we win that. I'm really not finishing any lower than 9th, and that will keep me in the job. Important to note, though, we play Leeds today. If we win against Leeds, and if you do your quick math, 9 points, 63 points, and if Leeds don't win a game for the rest of the season, we could finish in Europe. By the way, Daniel Farkle, Norwich had a good year, has took over Bielsa, who's at Spurs. Of course, he's going to lag out now. That would be great. But yeah, what I'm going to show is Leeds have us. They then have Chelsea and United. There's a very high chance that Leeds aren't going to beat me. Well, there's a high chance that we beat Leeds. Who knows? Our home form's really good. There's a high chance that United beat them, and then Chelsea on the final day. They could potentially lose the next 3 games. And we win our next 3, which is Leeds, West Ham, Burnley. This is going to be the crunch match. West Ham, look, our away form's pretty poor, but you never know. If we win our last 3, it gives us a shot of European football. Considering how poor our away form has been, that would be huge. Important to note here as well, Rodeo, how much a Newcastle transfer fee? 200 million to start the game. We have 600k in the wage. We absolutely battered Manchester United. They scored against the run of play with Cavani. And if it wasn't for De Gea in net, who pulled off a million saves, we would have won this game. But there you go. It is what it is. You do get FM sometimes, but considering you usually get pumped by United, I'll take that. Ooh, that's the first bit of pain my arms had. I had my second vax today as well. That's the first time my arm's gone, hello. There's a little bit of pinch. We do have suspension to Sailmakers. I've given St. Maxim another injection again. Livakovic in goals. Kevelin coming in. He hasn't really developed. He never does on FM. But he's always well-rounded. Mancini, Lascelles, and Lewis is playing for the injured Grimaldo. Sadani and Basuma. St. Maxim with the injection. Rafinha, Joe Pedro, and Wilson. We just need to get going. If we can get on top, if we can score that first goal, you just never know what is going to happen out here today. Score prediction in the chat. If we win this one, you never, ever know where we could finish. Imagine if we somehow finish 7th. That would be ridiculous. Same thing. I will press more in the game, but there we are. Fruitpo's been amazing for him this season as well. And then, data analysis, they're going more down the left, which is Jack Harrison and Fruitpo combining is their major passing outlet. So we just need to be wary of that at right back. And considering Kevin's at right back, it's not the place we need to be. Anyhow, it is what it is. We're going to go out there, going to see what we do. They got Callum Chambers. Interesting little signing that. Let's see what we can do. Score prediction in the chat. 4-2 win from 2-0 down, JS says. Jeez. Players are out for revenge. Let's see what happens out there. Jack Harrison is a very good footballer. Leeds know if they win, they've still got half a hope of Champions League football. They know if they win, they're more than likely going to finish in Europe. Well, actually, I think that's guaranteed that they finish in Europe with a win or a point. Anyhow, it'll be interesting to see. 15 minutes played. Didn't have a highlight in the game. Would have loved an early goal. But, Bamford up top. Harrison, Orellano, good play. Klitsch, Phillips, Calvin's unreal. Lorente sitting in the hole. Koch, Pascal, Fritpo, Dallas, Meslier. They're a good side. Villa beating Everton, which just gets Everton off my back, which is great. Villa are a few points ahead behind Everton, so that's fine by me. We've been the better team here. Leicester beating Brighton, which means that we probably need a win. And yeah, anyway, corner, Rafinha. Pops one in there. It's an own goal of Koch. We'll take it. We don't care how they come. A slice of luck from us for a corner for a change. It's hit Koch. You knew nothing about it. It's a great finish from him, let's be honest. We are 1-0 to the good. Koch knew nothing about it. It just hit him. We'll take him. He had no pressure around him as well. Villa now winning 2-0. We are leading 1-0 on a half-time highlight. Right on half-time. Joe Pedro now. Can he find a cross? He does. Oh, why is that not the Callum Wilson? Kevin wins the ball back, though. The Brazilian's done really well. Gets it to the box. Cuts one. Joe Pedro's there. It's not going to be offside. Surely not. That's offside. Ow, it's a cutback. It's never off. I'm very confident this is a goal. 90% certain this is a goal. Goal given. Thank you. There we are. 2-0 we lead. Oh, JS prediction might be 2-0 down. Wrong, which is great. I love that. But there we are. Joe Pedro's there. Kevlin, what an assist. Well done, buddy. 2-0. Absolutely loving it. Very pleased with that. We just need to keep playing the same vein of form. Free kick. Rafinha. Back stick. Mancini. Meslier. Good save. Good hands. Important to note, Livakovic's recent form has been fantastic. And Meslier goes long. Picked off by Kevlin. Looked pretty good out there too, the Brazilian. St. Maxim now on a run, going down this right-hand side, still bombing on. Needs a ball into the box. He does. Callum Wilson, it's free. This is the whole reason we're giving St. Maxim the injections for this moment. And this goal here is probably the goal that seals us finishing top half this season and keeps us in our job, which is fantastic. It got tight, it got tense this season for our job, but this goal here should really be a goal that seals us finishing ninth or better, and I can turn around to the board and say we finished top half. So we keep our job. We've absolutely dominated Leeds here. Been fantastic at the minute. And it's a corner now to St. Maxim. Pops one in there. Lascelles heads in. It's 4. It's party time. And I just wish the next 2 games are at home. At home, we're fantastic. We're one of the best teams in the Prem at home. We'll have a look at it after this game, our home form compared to our away form. But here we are. St. Maxim, ball in. Lascelles heads. It's 4. Thank you very much. Very happy with that. 60 minutes played. No point me risking St. Maxim anymore. Joe Willock's actually going to come in for a minute. Why not? There's probably no point me risking Finney as well. We'll get David Neres out there to keep him happy. And there we go. Now, we've got other games to play. No need for a long-term injury from one of the 2 boys. St. Maxim's obviously been playing with painkillers and injections. So, yeah, it is what it is. But we got them to the 60th minute mark, so they got their full points on fantasy. Because you got to think like that. Anyway, we're 4-0 to the good. We're looking really, really good. And hopefully we will continue on. And 75 minutes played. I'm getting a phone call on my phone. I'll call them back. And there we go. Elliot Anderson for Liam Delap. Sorry, that made no sense. Elliot Anderson. Delap for Joe Pedro is what I meant to say. There we are. 82 minutes played. Time ticks away. 4-0 to the good. Throw in. Mancini. Heads. Dallas now. Still going. And that's gone wide. Give that a phone call in a second. And there we go. Last little bit of this game. A 4-0 to the good. Ariana Basuma. Neres. I think my phone call's from work, so we'll just have a quick call back in a second. Twitch chat. If you are enjoying the episode, give it a like, go subscribe. And follow us live on Twitch. All the madness happening live. Let Aquilio Villano say the Eagles fly is what that translates to in Italian to English, which is the nickname for Palermo. Taking from Serie C to Serie A. We're going to go do it. Anyway, James Shackleton, Bamford. We're known for conceding a goal, so get ready just to concede. Chao Enrique's here, good footballer. There we are, good ball in. Headed away. Falls to Dallas. Great finish, be fair. To be fair to the lad, it's 4-1. Surely we do not capitulate from here. Everyone relax. We're okay, boys. We're okay. Just going to tell them to calm it down a little bit here. We'll be alright. 4-2 and things get a little nervy. Brighton get a goal back there. You never know. Ball in Shackleton. Lewis picks that one off. Dunning is good with his feet. Livakovic goes long. Not going to put enough on it though. And Shackleton given too much time and space. And out to Chao Enrique. This is going to be another goal. Luke Ayling now, who probably should have started for him. Good ball in. Dallas over the bar. That's fine. Time ticks away here. 92, 93, 94. Write it off. That's full time. We win 4-1. That's our last league game at home in season 1 of the beta. And I tell you what, that's a great way to send off the fans this season, our home fans at least anyway. As you can see, that puts us, 5 points behind Leeds. 2 games to go. They've got Chelsea and United. We've got West Ham and Burnley. That West Ham game is going to be massive. That is next episode. Next time you'll see us, boys, for episode 9, it will be the conclusion to the season. Will we finish inside a European place or won't we? Who knows? We'll go and find out. St. Maxim's out again. I'm going to give him another injection. Do it. If it keeps allowing me to give him injections, he'll be managed because he put in a man in the match performance. Will we finish in Europe? Let me know in the comment section below. We probably don't deserve it. Our away form's been atrocious. That's what I need to show you. If you can see our home form here, we're currently sitting 1, 2, 3, 4. We currently sit 5th at home. We've got 12 wins, 5 draws, 2 losses. Unreal. Our away form though, we can sit 8th, 4 wins, 4 draws, 8 and 9 losses. If our away form was a little bit better, we would be definitely in a European fight. Unfortunately, we're not, but we are. We remain optimistic. I'll see you guys for West Ham next episode. See you next time. Thank you and goodbye.